exam pattern for NISM Investment Advisor Level 1 exam. The exam consists of 90 multiple choice questions and each question carries 1 mark. So totally we have 90 marks. Then we have 9 case studies. Out of this 9 case studies, it is divided into 6 case studies. Each has 5 questions and each question carries 1 mark. So totally 30 questions and 30 into 1 mark, 30 mark. Okay. And 3 case studies with 5 questions each. So totally 15 questions and each question carries 2 marks. So totally 30 marks. All put together, the total marks is 150. And out of this 150, we should get 60% to pass. That is, we should get 90 marks to pass the exam. The fees for this exam is rupees 3000 and the time is 3 hours. And remember, there is 25% negative mark for a question attempted wrongly. Say for example, you have attempted a question, 1 mark question, and it is wrong. It means that they will deduct 0.25, and you have attended a 2 mark question and it is wrong. It means that they will deduct 0.5. Okay, so this is the structure of NISM Investment Advisor Level 1 exam, and the certificate is valid for a period of 3 years. How to pass NISM Investment Advisor exam? Frankly speaking, this exam is very tough to pass. Candidates should have a very broad knowledge on financial aspect. They should have knowledge on mutual funds. They should have basic knowledge on derivatives, and they should have knowledge on basic aspects of stock, debentures, bonds, how they work, and knowledge on the types of returns, what is CAGR, the risk involved like standard deviation, etc. So if they have a broader knowledge on financial market, then it is easy to pass. Okay, and there are a few techniques or a few tips I want to share with you. And see here, the exam consists of 90 1-mark questions, isn't it? So the candidate should focus more into MCQ part, that is multiple choice questions part. Okay, so they should try to get at least 70 multiple choice questions right. Okay, it means that even if they get 20 questions wrong, for each 1-mark question, they will be losing only 0.25, isn't it? So 20 questions into 0.25, they will lose 5 marks. So still they will get 65 marks. Okay, so only remaining 25 marks they should get from case studies. That is quite easier, because in case studies you can focus on 3 or 4 chapters and you can easily get that mark. Okay, so try to focus on multiple choice questions. But again, there comes a problem here. To get 70 multiple choice questions right is a very difficult task. That's why I said candidate should have very broader knowledge on all different financial products. And let us see how to crack case studies. How to crack case studies? Normally case studies often comes from these 5 chapters. Okay, see the first one. It is chapter 3, evaluating the financial position of clients. And this chapter talks about different types of ratios like savings ratios, expense ratio, leverage ratio, net worth, and these type of ratios you have to study. Okay, so questions would be asked from that. And see the second one, portfolio performance. It is chapter 16. It talks about CAGR, geometric mean, and arithmetic mean, and what is standard deviation, beta, Sharpe ratio, Trainer ratio, portfolio risk. So you can expect a case study based on this topic. And the third one is from chapter 17, operational aspects. And the third one is operational aspects. It is chapter 17. It is like account opening for NRIs. Especially you can expect questions with respect to NRI. Okay, so can NRI become resident? Can resident become NRI? So what is the procedure? Can they invest? And if so, what is the procedure? So what are the different types of process, or like KYC, and how about resident investors? How about HUF? So these aspects you have to study. And finally, you can expect questions from chapter 18. It talks about key regulations. Especially you have to go through investment advisor regulations. Okay, who can become an investment advisor? What is the minimum net worth required for individuals? What is the minimum net worth required for corporates? And what is the fee they can collect? Or this is related to investment advisor regulations. So you go through that. And chapter 19 and 20, it's about ethical issues and different types of grievance mechanism. So you can expect questions from that also, like Consumer Protection Act or SEBI maybe scores. So these are some of the grievance redressal mechanisms. So those are easy. Where do I get sample questions, mock test papers? We have given our website address. You can go to the address or you can scan the QR code given below. We provide mock test papers including case studies for investment advisor exam. And remember, in the final exam, start with multiple choice questions. There are 90 questions and you have to attend that first because case studies will take a lot of time. Finally, you will not get time to attend the MCQ part. So start with MCQ part first. And in MCQ, first of all, attend those questions for which you know the answer. Okay. And for the remaining questions for which you don't know the answer or you are confused, do not leave it. Try to eliminate the wrong answer and guess the right one. Okay. So my suggestion would be do not leave any multiple choice questions. Okay. So attend all multiple choice questions. First of all, attend those questions for which you know the answer very well. Then come to the remaining part. Out of the remaining part, try to eliminate the wrong answer based on your experience, based on the studies you have done. Okay. And after eliminating the wrong answer, then make a guess and pick one choice. Okay. So this is the approach I suggest you to follow. So if you follow all these steps, definitely you will pass the examination. Okay. So these are the tips for passing NISM Investment Advisor Level 1 examination. Thank you.